Hi everybody, this is Consuelo. Consuelo, Viola's daughter. Glad to see you back. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Didn't eat too much, which we all do. Welcome back, my existing subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. This channel is about crocheting, my love of crochet, all things crochet. Once in a while there's a little story thrown in there that creeps in, but what can I tell you, it just does. If you do me a great favor and press the like button, it's underneath the video, lets me know if you like this content, or should I improve upon it or add something to it. I appreciate it very much if you would like it though. Today's video is going to be short. At least I'm trying to keep it short. Over the holidays, after cooking Wednesday till Thursday, I had to take Friday off just to recoup. And yesterday I crocheted all day. In fact, I can show you something I crocheted because I actually finished it. And maybe I'll show you that real fast too, because time seems to pass really quickly when you're on the YouTube. Did anybody do anything special on the holidays besides go visit family and eat? That's pretty much what we do on that day. And remember family members and times past. My recollection of Thanksgiving's past was for my late husband's birthday. We made it a family thing. As a child, his birthday wasn't celebrated, so once he was married to me, he got a celebration. And we made Thanksgiving the day because his birthday's in November 22nd, and sometimes that falls on Thanksgiving Day, so it felt like the whole nation was celebrating his birthday. And I couldn't understand someone not having their birthday celebrated. So the whole family made a pact. No matter where we are or what we're doing, we spend Thanksgiving today. And what we do is if we have a significant other or wife or children, they come along too. So the more the merrier. And we incorporate other people into our Thanksgiving because it's a day to thank family and friends. So friends can become family, and hopefully family are friends, if you know what I mean. But we had a great one, and I hope you did too. The weather cooperated and all. So the day after, I did nothing. I looked through, I didn't even go on, I don't think I did social media. I didn't even wish anybody happy Thanksgiving. I was recouping. I was whooped. The older I get, the harder it gets to cook that meal. So I know the end is coming soon, but for now I'll keep going on as long as I can stand up, right? So I'm going to show you what I did on Saturday. I went through my files and I said, hey, I remember telling Jeanette, and Jeanette is, her channel name is DOY Creation. I do it, she comes on every Sunday. Usually, her usual time is 11 o'clock Eastern, and then you can back up from there. Central is 10, and so on and so forth. But here on the Eastern Coast, Eastern Standard Time, it's 11. So that's when I catch her. And I told her, I'm going to do your shawl, because she put out a easy, she called it an Easy J shawl. And she's right, it was easy. Once you got the first row pattern down, which was just straight double crochet, and you add on the left and the right, you had it. And then you just kept doing that from the beginning to the end. So I'm going to show you mine. Let me get this paper here. This is the band that I used, this yarn. I used, is it upside down? Yep. I use this Craft Smart, which is very reasonably priced yarn that's I think it's in Walmart too. I don't go to Walmart, so I'm not quite sure. But I heard it's in Walmart, and it's Michael's has it, and it's really reasonably priced. I think it's like a little over $3. Sometimes you get it on special. You know, Michael's will have a special. It's about $3 a skein. And on the skein is 200, at least this one, because this is a variegated, so you know the variegated's always less. 215 yards, which comes out to be 197 meters. 4 ounces of yarn. Nice. This particular color is called Rainbow, and it's 4-weight. And it's 100% acrylic, and they tell you to use a 5.5 meter hook, and that's what I used. I don't know, I think Jeanette was using a J, but I used the 5.5 because I like my stitches really tight. I don't always like, and it was soft. This yarn was soft. So if you go on Instagram or Facebook on Wakachi and on Consuelo Alberg on Facebook, you'll see photos of this. And I don't know how to insert photos into my video. One of these days I'll get the hang of it. And this is variegated, I guess self-striping you call it. Whatever it did, it did. And I kind of wanted color. My whole you see it's only straight up double crochet. And it starts off narrow. Actually, it starts off at the point, and it works its way up. And then what I did was, Jeanette also, who you know, produced this pattern, she had an edging on it, or picots, like a shell with picots on it. And I was looking at, I have so many colors, I was like, maybe I should stay a little simpler. So what I did was I like big borders, so I did a row of single crochet, a row of half double crochet, a row of the windows. I call them windows, where you do a double crochet, you space one double crochet. And then I topped it off with a row of picots. Can you see these? I don't know. It's up against my black. You should be able to see it. But when I put it up to the light, for some reason the light is burning out my white. So all these colors were in the yarn. And when you start out, I started out, you know, you can see I got a solid block. And then the colors start spreading out more and more. And I ended up with all these colors. Which was pretty easy. I just went straight across. I watched the movie while I was doing it, because as long as I didn't miss a stitch, this yarn was nice, it's soft, and it's sturdy and even. It doesn't change weight. You know, it stays the same weight. So once you start, you just keep getting nice even stitches. I used the eye hook, or it's 5.5 millimeter. So it was a little loose, but not so. I don't like things that are too holy sometimes, because my fingers get snagged on things. So I was thinking this would be one. You know, this yarn is 100% acrylic, so you could just throw it in the wash machine and dryer. Especially since it has some light color border on it, you might want to wash it a little more often. If it brushes against your lipstick or something, you might end up wanting to wash it more. So this is pretty much just shaped like a triangle. A very long triangle. What do they call that? Asymmetrical. So that took me one whole day. We had company in between, so of course I stopped, I ate, I talked, I drank. So I did all kinds of stuff in between. But it took me one day to make this. I finished actually a little, well, if you count, it went into the next day because I finished off the border. But actually, if you add up the hours, it's like 8 to 10 hours, which I usually crochet anyway. But being that it was the holiday and I was recouping from my holiday, I did it in one day. So this is the one I finished. I posted it on Instagram. If you look under Awakachi Designs, it's in the description. I have it linked over there. You could find a photograph of it with me wearing it. I'm not going to try and wear it here because it just won't fit. It won't fit on the frame, and I'm not very good at modeling. So, but I loved all the colors. I thought it was great that it came out with all these crazy colors, and it's bright and cheerful. And you know, usually our coats are gray or black, you know, simple colors in the wintertime, especially here on the East Coast. So I wanted to show you this and share this with with you. And so you can look at DOY Creations. It's letter DOY, all caps, and then Creations. I think she has a 7 after it. Sometimes this, yeah, it's a number 7 afterwards. And you could, she gives you the tutorial right on YouTube. It's easy to follow, and once you started off the beginning and got the point started, you just go straight across, same thing over and over again, and you're actually increasing on them either end. I can't explain, but when you see this, you'll see it's really easy. So that's the one that I finished Saturday, which I finished yesterday. Yeah, today's Sunday. Sunday. So, and then I have some old makes. I don't know if you guys wanted to see any of it, but I'll show it to you quickly. I made, most of these I made, actually all of these. No, some of them were last year, winter, and then I did a few in the spring, but most of them were last year, winter. And I just still have them around, the sets. I don't wear them, so they go in the plastic bag. But I thought I'd show you a couple of my hats and cowls. So this will be hats and cowls video. And this is the cowl. I'm going to show you our model here. I might have to undress it. This is the cowl that looks like a bandana. And because she has a skinny neck, I kind of have to like wrap it around her. And a hat. And it's done in... The hat is done in, I think you can see, yeah, it's in frame. The hat is done in basket weave stitch. So it's front post and back post. And then, but you can't see it on this yarn because this yarn is, I noticed that it wasn't very visible, the stitches, it's Latte. I have a thing of it. It's this one. I don't have the blue one that I used, but this is it. It's Karen Latte, which is fuzzy and soft. So that's what this one is, but it's a shade of blue. They have different shades of blue. This one is mostly like denim blue, but they have one that's more like towards the turquoise side. But this one is a blue one. I don't remember the name, and I don't have the band here. It's probably over there I have more yarn. This side I have some yarn, but that over on this side of the wall I have yarn too. So it's probably on that side of the wall with the band, which I didn't bring over here, and I'll probably knock over my phone because I'm taping on my phone, so I'll probably end up knocking it over if I try to go over there and get it. But this is the yarn that I use. It's very soft. It's fuzzy. The fuzz doesn't come out, but it doesn't always show stitch definition, which I didn't find out till I made this. This is basket weave, and I folded it up, but it's actually a beanie style. And her head is kind of little. This actually fits me. I never wore it though. I never got a chance to wear it. And then I made another set, which is Bag O' Days design. And I just used a variegated yarn and they're puff stitches. So I used a variegated color. And this is gray. I'm looking at the camera and it looks almost pinkish, but it's not. It's gray. And it has pink yarn in the puff stitch. That's a different yarn. And that's funny that the gray on the camera here, the gray looks, no, if I turn it this way, it doesn't look pink. But every now and then it seems to get a pink hue on it. That's really weird. So then I made that, and I made, this is my own design, I made a cowl. I have a turtleneck on, so it's probably, I'm cold today, so I have a turtleneck. Let me see if I can put it on, and if you can see it. it's hard when you have long hair. It's better if you just tuck it in. Even my braids are, I keep my hair in braids because it's kind of annoying when you have long hair and you're wearing sweaters and turtlenecks. So this is the cowl that goes with it. And for some reason, I decided that maybe you don't want all this poofy stitches. So you could actually wear it. I made it two-sided, so you could wear it plain. If, you know, sometimes you have certain thing on and it's too fussy, you might want it to be plain. So I made it that you could just turn your coat would be here. So you could just turn it, turn this over. I never know what to do with these things. I see people wear them and they look so chic, and me, I always struggle with it. But you know, once it's on, you're cold. See, I have a thick turtleneck sweater on today, and the sweater's actually, it looks like it's wool, but it's acrylic, so it's not really that hot. I can wear it in the house, and I don't know, I was feeling drafty and chilly, so you know, you don't know if you're getting the flu or something. So this one is a two-way. Let me try the hat on. I think it's better if you see it on. You have to forgive my hair. I have the my hair is always in the wrong place at the wrong time. So you could do it this way. Since I have a small head, I made it big because I didn't make it actually for me. I thought maybe somebody might want it. And I was thinking, what if they have like a lot of hair? They could stick the hair underneath this. You know, you can wear it several ways. You can stick your hair in it. I have these braids that are getting in my way, but that's how it goes. You can do stuff to it. You can make it like a tam. I think it's kind of cute. And this is on the plain side if you feel like it's too much going on. But if you want to be a little more decorative, you could just turn it around. Anyway, like I said, it's my design. And that's one set. I think I make gloves too. I don't remember because I made this last year. So this is, oh, it's going to be one of those bad hair videos. Then I did one that was these crazy colors. But you know, like I said, you're wearing black. This time of year, all we do is wear black. So this is like one that you would wear maybe in the... I don't think I made a hat for this one. This is just an accessories. But I was into making sets. You know, like 2 pieces that matched. Not necessarily a 3-piece set, but a 2-piece set. So let me pull my sleeve back. I have jewelry on, which, you know, most people don't wear as much as I have on, so. And fingerless gloves. You know, and the little... So you could come in with plain black clothes on, which we all wear in the wintertime. And I made it out of this variegated yarn. I think I just had just enough to make something out of it. And so I made the gloves and the scarf. And I don't know, I like this kind of cowl. Sometimes I just need something for, like I sit up a little closer, a little bit. You know, just around your neck. You don't have a turtleneck, but I'm always cold because if I wear my hair in the braids, then all this air is hitting me on the back of my neck. So I thought it was pretty, the color yarn, and I didn't want to not use it. It's this one is made out of Karen Soft, that's Simply Soft, and I only had a little bit. I think I had like a skein. That's it, and that's what I got out of it. And then I made this set. I'm going to really have strange hair day. This set is a beanie. I'll try it on. That's the thing, if you make it, I make so many that sometimes I gotta like take in consideration other people's heads beside my own. So I make it tight enough, but I always try to make it a little space in case you have poofy hair. My daughter and my daughter-in-law have really big poofy hair, and it's so pretty. Now let's see. And this was my very first time You see this yarn? This yarn is Dollar Tree, bulky. I don't want to get lipstick on it. So I made my very first piece with Dollar Tree, bulky. Didn't know how it was going to act, and it's so soft. I'm going to hide my hair. It's so soft. So I made, I took the two colors. I don't know, is this like a taupe brown? And I'm thinking, oh, if it's really cold, you know, you want something up high. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm outside and the air goes, my head is warm, but the air goes right inside my ear or down my jacket, especially if it's an icy day. So this is the cowl. I made it two colors, and I figure I'll put the darker color closer to where your face is. And these are front posts and the brick stitch. So I combined the two stitches. This is front post, just front post every other one. Oh, is it front? It's front, back, front, back, front, back. So every other one was front, back. And then this is the brick stitch. So that's one set. I actually never wore any of these. Some of them I make and I don't even try it on. Okay, so this is the other set I made. And I didn't, oops, lost my glasses. I didn't have a pattern. I had a pattern for the hat, but I didn't have a pattern for the cowl. So what I did was I said, okay, well, I like this pattern. I think this is this the one? Yeah, this is Divine Stitch. And this is the very strange kind of mixed yarn. It's got peach and green. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So it's the Divine Stitch. And let me put this one on. It's so soft. And again, I left a lot of room for a bigger head person. Some people like to wear it all the way down. I get annoyed. I wear mine here because I have glasses on and everything. Glasses, earrings. And this was the cowl I made. I didn't have a pattern for this cowl. Doesn't really need a pattern. I did front row. Must have been in, front row post. So, you know, but I turned. So when I worked on this side, it's front row post. When I get to the end, I turned again. So I only did one style stitch, which was front row post. And then I did it horizontally. So I worked this way. So that when I make the cowl, they came out top and bottom to match my hat, top and bottom. So this is, let me see how I can put this on. I love it that I made it like a year ago and I still find stitches. You know, strings, unfinished ends. Obviously, when I got finished with it, I just said, I'm done. And like I said, I never try them on. This is the first time I'm trying them on. Okay, and this one also can go up, or you could, see, and there's one of my unfinished ends, which I will fix. And then it goes like that. It depends on how you want to wear it. Or you can pull it down and you can wear it like that, because it's very soft. What yarn did I use on this one? I don't know this yarn. I don't remember. I never had it again. I never could find it again. And I used to buy a lot of mill ends. I think I explained to you what mill ends is. Mill ends is when what's that store that used to have it? AC Moore. Is this, you know, this isn't even the end. This is a marker. Oh well, I'll take it off. Yeah, this is the mill end. And so I'll never get this yarn again. And that's what people don't realize, you know, like when somebody's looking, if you are at a craft show and someone's looking at your craft show, they'll say, oh, I want this, but I want it, da-da-da, whatever they want to do different to it. I don't realize I may never find that yarn again. And once I don't find the yarn, the drape is changed, the stitch might change on how it looks to you once it's finished. So they don't realize that it is like a one-time thing. When you do handcrafted things, it's a one-time thing. When I go to a show, I'm not looking at myself, I'm looking at somebody else's stuff. And if I see something, I don't pit around like, do you have one in green? Do you have one with bigger stones? No, I buy the one I see there because that person may never ever get that stone again or that yarn again, the material again. So you can't go like asking like it's mass produced, because it's probably not. When you do those craft shows, they're not mass produced. The person made one and that's it. This was the hat. Go a quick story. Oh my God, I'm on 25 minutes already. This is the hat that I told someone about. This yarn was gifted. I'm going to show it to you. The yarn was gifted, the solid orange and the variegated, for Christmas. My good friend Nan Grafton, I'm going to call her name. She does. I don't think she watches my site, but I made this hat and I said I'm going to use every bit of it, and I'm going to, since she gave me the yarn as a gift, it's something for me, which again, I haven't gotten a chance to wear because last year we didn't go out, so I never went anywhere to wear it. And I only have one head, so I can't wear every hat I make. But anyway, my story is that she gifted me this yarn, and I used every last bit of it. And this is what I made. Again, I didn't have a pattern, but you know, nobody comes up with anything that's totally brand new. And knowing that I didn't have a lot of variegated, and I want to incorporate it both in there, I made one side, the pattern is this, but if you wanted to, you could wear it this way, and you get this way, and you get all of the variegated color. And this actually, this pattern cuts in between. It looks really cool when it's on. So let me try it on, because wearing it, it seems, let me take these glasses off though. Okay, let me put this on. I can't believe I'm on here almost 30 minutes. And the story goes, being that this hat is orange, let me turn it around because I'm really proud of this one. I made this hat without a pattern. And of course it's mine because someone gifted me the yarn, so I have to keep it and I have to wear it. And it's kind of like roundish. And, well, of course, you know, I would wear it with my glasses. So you got to figure, I don't go anywhere without my glasses. I've been wearing glasses since I was 9 years old. So, and I have this little loop on there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell because I can't see in the glass. So that's the hat. And to me, it reminds me, I think I told this story on another video. My nickname when I was little was Pumpkin. My aunt named me Pumpkin because of my coloring when I was little, when I was born. And I had a big round head. And I never stopped laughing, so I looked kind of like a jack-o'-lantern. So she called me Pumpkin. And my whole neighborhood called me Pumpkin. My dad and my mom called me Pumpkin. And I hated the name. But anyway, I made this hat. And I said, oh my God, it looks like a pumpkin. And so it seems like I didn't like my name Consuelo either. And it's, you know, you went round. Life is a journey and it's actually a circle. So now I came all the way back. I'm using my real name, which is Consuelo, and I love it. And then now I don't mind telling people this secret story of mine, my big secret, that my nickname was actually Pumpkin. I think Raven, was it Precious Daughter of Yah? She knows and she always remembers that my nickname was Pumpkin. And now if you call me that, I don't really care. I'm not so offended. So this loop on the top was my middle child. I call him the middle one. I was a middle child too. You know the story about middle child. The middle child in the family is always forgotten. You have the younger, you have the older, and the one in the middle usually gets, they're in the middle. So you don't feel as special as the oldest son or the oldest daughter or the baby girl or the baby boy. The middle one, you don't get a number. You're just in the middle. My husband was a middle child, I was a middle child, and my middle child came up with this idea. He says, Mom, this is so cute. And I had nothing on the top because I don't really like pom-poms on my own stuff. I like pom-poms on other people, but I don't like them on me. And I have a reason, not because I don't like the way they look. I think they look cute. Is when I get in the car, I used to drive Toyotas. So, sedans. So they're not high. And then when you have a pom-pom on, the bigger the pom-pom, the more it hit the roof of the car. Because I have to bring my seat up because I'm short. So my seat is up, I'm close to the roof, and then the darn pom-pom is either hitting the back headrest or hitting the roof, no matter how I put the hat. If I put the hat so that it's not hitting me. So I don't like pom-poms. They get in my way or I end up banging into them. And so he says, oh, that'd be cute. The hat does look like a pom. Why don't you make a little stem on it? So this is what I did, a little loop. And I'm an old lady with a little loop with a pumpkin hat. That's the way it goes. All right, let me show you how it looks with it's too late now, right? So this is my cowl. You know what it reminds me of? This pattern reminds me of, you ever see the African ladies that used to wear these, the African and the Chinese also, they wore these collars and they went around their shoulders. They held their neck up. So I guess if this was a little stiffer, it could hold your neck up. So this is one pattern where you would get the stripes and mostly orange. And then if you wore it this way, I have a turtleneck on, a bulky turtleneck on at that. So you could wear it this way. Like if you don't really like it all in your face, which I don't, you can do this. And that's why I like cowls, because you can do a little more with it without it falling off your neck. The shawl, you only can wrap it but so many ways or else it falls off for you. So you can have it all showing the color. And I finish my cowls off. I don't stitch it, I crochet it. So it actually becomes a design element. You see it here? That's all crocheted. A lot of people like to stitch it, and I understand, the reason why they would stitch it. You get a flatter piece. But I always figure, knowing me, I'm always in a hurry. I put clothes on the wrong side. Not all the time, but a lot of times, you're in a hurry. And you're leaving and you're talking to people. And you put your hat on or your coats or sweaters on the wrong side. So do I have enough clothes on today? So these are, and I have a plastic bag that I keep them. I also made gloves. I used every bit of the yarn. So I made a fingerless glove. And I tried to make the yarn, the design. See, it doesn't matter whether you use good yarn or exclusive yarn, designer yarn, weaved yarn, whatever. Whatever the exclusive yarn, one of a kind. It doesn't matter what kind of yarn you use. To me, my challenge when I do stuff is to take the least expensive yarn and make something beautiful out of it. So you don't have to spend, like I said, this is my thinking, you don't have to spend $40 a skein to get a beautiful piece of wearables or houseware things. All you need to do is try to make the best of the material, whatever attributes it has. You make. So what I did was this is the solid. This is Impeccable by Michaels. It's a Michaels brand. It's Impeccable. And I don't know the name of the color only because, like I said, it was gifted and I did it last year. So by now, if I have the band, I don't know where it is. It's probably here somewhere. So I made fingerless gloves which I love because you can use your phone and you can conduct business when you're out shopping. You can conduct business, you know, hand them the money, the card, whatever, and your hands still stay warm because the supermarkets are freezing in the winter time. So I try to make use of the pattern of the yarn, and this is only a stripe added. And I had more orange left, so I made the base of it orange. And here I used the orange as an accent. So Nan, this is Nan Grafton. Nan Grafton, you did a good job for me, supplying me. Lately she's always given me beautiful yarn that I never, either I didn't see it in my store or I've never seen it before, and it always makes something really nice. So this was my last set. This is my pumpkin set. So I'm going to say goodbye before I go any further with that. And, and I'm going to say, be kind, keep crocheting, and walk in the beauty of the day. And don't forget thumbs on the bottom of the video before you leave. And I appreciate it very much. And have a great day. And walk in the beauty of the day. Bye-bye.